Another fun with stylizing and compositing, Canva and AI. So here is an image I stylized of myself into a Pixar style image. Then I removed the head and I stylized the head to match the style of pencil watercolor sketch to put on a wine bottle. And I replaced the text. It said St. Francis with Dr. Horo. So how did I do this? Let me go to the beginning. All right, I got a wine label from the web. So most wine labels have like a little bit of artwork, kind of watercolor pencil sketch. I took that and put it into the ChatGPT and Gemini AI, and I said, stylize the original image as in this style. And then I removed, right? So I healed or cloned away or generative filled this part out of the wine label and put my head on it. And then I sent it to Gemini and I said, put the head on the upper right corner of the, no, actually I just said put the wine label, I already had it, right? So I said, put the wine label on a wine bottle. And then I said, put the wine bottle in this image, this guy's hand, and change the text. So let's do it. Looks like I don't have my original image, but let's see. So I'm going to make a new Canva document. I might need to go grab my original image. Right, here it is. I just used it, so let me grab it really quick. All right, so there's my original Pixar image, but you can take any image and turn it into a Pixar style image with ChatGPT, or just use any image, the original image. You don't need to be Pixar style. All right, so I got it copied. I'm gonna go to a new purple white plus button and scroll to the bottom and do custom size 1920 by 1080 and click and Command V. All right, so now I kind of have my starting image. I'm going to add a page, so in case I mess up the image, I can still get it. I need a wine label, so I went to Google Images, and I searched images for Sonoma wine label, and then images. And I don't know how far I scrolled to get St. Francis, but I wanted kind of that, like a lot of vineyard, they have like that pencil sketch kind of look. So maybe I need to, instead of scrolling through and being disorganized here, I can, I probably already passed it. St. Francis. All right. And maybe there it is. All right, so it was in, here it is in Wine Searcher. I think it was actually in Wine Spectator. Maybe I went to Tools, Size, Large, and oh well, I guess we're starting with a different image. There it is. All right, Wine Spectator, like I said. So click on it to get the full size one, 1600 by 900, drag it to the side, and now we have our wine label, and we can bring it in. Let's wait a sec. Let's get, so I want to copy this image, my original, get just the head of it, Command V, and so I want to remove the background, and then edit, and you could erase. I think this, I've been using the magic grab on this image. Just a brush with a big brush. Does a good job. Just be careful. And then grab. See how it did? All right, did good. So delete what you don't need. And so then I created a new page and I wanted to isolate. So I got the wine label in. Option drag to make it take up the page. And I remove the background to get rid of like that blue. And now I copied this onto the wine label onto a new page, Command V. And I erased everything except this little piece of artwork I'm trying to copy. Might help to increase the size a little too. All right, so edit and magic erase. Get a big brush. It goes back to the original image, and just erase everything you're not using. About like that. Erase. I should have erased that black part of the image, the wine bottle there. Let's do that. All right, erase. And then done, or back. Okay. All right, so here's what I want, and I'm gonna download it or share it as a PNG with a transparent background and then send it to AI. PNG, check transparent, so there's, I don't know, it's so the AI doesn't get confused by the different white tones or the white background. Oh, I didn't do the wrong download. Share, download, and then I only want page 4. So transparent background checked, pages, current page 4, done. Download. All right, now I can send it to Gemini, and I can say, here's the artwork style, and then I need to go back to Canva and get my head. Oops, that was the original one I showed you guys. Too many tabs, sorry. All right, so get this into get the head into an image. Transparent, PNG, page 2, current, done. Download. If only there was a keyboard shortcut for download current page. All right, stop. Oh man, I do want it. Why am I saying stop? Keep both. Okay, now back to Gemini, and I can say stylize the head, stylize the head like the first image. Like the first image's style. All right, let's do it in ChatGPT too. Take the watercolor or the pencil sketch, stylize the head like the first image. Images, apostrophe S, style. All right, lightning fast Gemini, boom. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna download that for sure. I like it. It doesn't have like the texture of the label, but it's got some nice sketch detail. It's pretty good, and it doesn't have the neck. So good job, Gemini. Give it a thumbs up. And bring it to the desktop. And wait for ChatGPT. Wow, and ChatGPT I think did an even a better job. See how it's kind of like, you can't even see it, but there's like blurriness around the chateau or the building. So pretty cool. I don't know, both of them are good. Download it. Okay, just drag it to the desktop. Okay, so now we get back to Canva, and we have a wine label. So I need to get rid of this. All right, so I'm going to zoom in, and I think I have, just in case I mess up, I'm kind of paranoid, right? If I mess up, why not add a page and put this on a new page. Okay, so I did background already, so I'm going to edit this, and you can use two tools. You could try the magic grab and see if it can grab. So let's try magic grab. I've been liking grab because it, like, when you grab the image, it automatically replaces the background. I don't know. You could just try erasing it and seeing what happens too. I guess I could have done this instead of erasing. I could have just grabbed it. Right, so see how it does that? It's pretty cool how it replaces the background. I could animate it if I wanted to. But, you know, even the horizontal and vertical texture pieces of, like, paper, I don't know what even... It's like, it's kind of like duct tape, right? Like duct tape has those little hairs in it. All right, I digress. So, all right, so now I want to bring in both my images because I can't decide which one I want. This one's nice, but it's I gotta edit it. The temperature is a little off for the tint, so I forget which slider I used to make it exactly white. But no, yeah, just that first one, somewhere in here. I basically want to make it like not too cool and blue, but not too warm and yellow. I could desaturate it too, but that looks pretty close there. All right, so that one's kind of matched nice. This one, let's do the same thing. I don't know why I have two images going, but just so, this is what I did last time. Photoshop has kind of better ways to do this, but this seems to work okay. So here's where I got a little hung up. Like, you don't have blend modes. So I tried a bunch of ways, but then I just ended up like removing background and putting it on there. So I'm going to use this one, remove background, even though I like this other one better. I just don't have the time or don't want to take the time, and Command minus a couple times, scroll down, and then put this in the upper right corner. All right, option drag. So it'd be nice if I had blend modes. I know there's a blend mode app. I don't really like it. I think what I did is I went to edit, and then I just did a little bit of a shadow and outline, or sorry, glow. Yeah, just something kind of like that. So I probably should match the glow color to like a gray tone, but it's pretty close, right? So maybe like back off the intensity of the black, and it kind of disappears. All right, so not the best. Canva was a little frustrating in terms of compositing. I could like put a circle behind the head and blur it. You know, it's hard to get like this little diffuse shadow in the background of the image. All right, so I could, just for kicks, I could drag in a circle and blur it, like I said. So I could put a circle right here where I want a little bit of blur, resize it, option, command, option left bracket to put it, command option left bracket, no, command option right bracket, command left bracket to go down one layer, and then edit the image and add some, go to the circle. I guess Canva doesn't even let me edit like the blurriness of it, does it yet? It should. So blur, I could go to this, yeah, let's do blur, add blur. All right, so maybe this is kind of, no, I'm targeting the wrong image. Oh man. Command, let's move. I just want to blur this circle. Edit it. No, doesn't let me. See, I guess that's kind of the point. I spent a little while trying to do this. I'm like, fine, it's good enough. So a little frustrating with Canva, trying to kind of do these composite shading, but it worked. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of the one I didn't use, get rid of all this sidetrack that I got going on. But it looks pretty cool, all right? I think it looks kind of sketched. And when I zoom out, it's going to look really good. So, all right, so I'm going to download this one. PNG, transparent, sure, transparent, current page 5. Keep both and put it into Gemini with a new label. Put this label on a wine bottle. You could try ChatGPT. It did do a really good job stylizing, I think. So sometimes it pays to wait and use ChatGPT. But all right, this does just fine there. Gonna download it. And then I need my character. So I have that in this folder of week 1. Like I said, I had an image from ChatGPT in my number 1 folder. And but you can get go up to the web and get a model, a ridiculously good model, good looking model. Man, I messed up my line. And drag your model in, and then drag the wine bottle in, and say, put the wine bottle in the hand of the character. And it did it. So kind of I don't like it the best here because I put the finger on top of the picture. And you can also say change the text Saint Francis to quote DRHORO double quote camel cased. I had to add that camel cased or else it would keep adding a Dr. period space horo. So let's see if it does it. I kind of like how my last one ended up a little better. This one, all right, the fingers were kind of in better places. So you can try it a couple times, but right, it worked. So there it worked. You can put your wine, maybe if it's for graduation, make it champagne. And have fun, right? So we used to have to do this with product mockups, Photoshop, customizing smart objects. And here's Graphic River. Here's FreePick. You could go get a PSD Photoshop document of a wine bottle. But now you can do this with AI, where you take an image, stylize it, and then composite it as you wish on a model. So let's see. I'm gonna run with my, even though I'm still on this one, I'm gonna copy this image and then add my YouTube thumbnail info. So hopefully you like this and learned something. It's tricky. You can see I have a lot of images and tabs, but you just kind of do it piece by piece, and then you get some good results at the end, hopefully. So I'm gonna remove the background. And make it so it takes up like half the screen. Oh, I run out of some screen real estate here. I might have to. All right, so I'm gonna brighten this a little. Brighten it and put it back. Kind of center. Let's wait for it to snap into center. Good. Okay, and then I'll do my my text across the top. So I'm going to go to apps and all the way to the right for my text styling, text studio I've been using. First one, just change. Actually, I need to change. Make it all on one line. Number 6. And put my college font on there. The black, college black. Add it. Oop, it kept in those extra returns, but it's fine. Center it. Maybe make it a little bigger, option drag it. And I got my Lobo logo ready to go from last time, but grab a logo you want to color match from the web, drag it in, and then click and edit and duotone effects duotone, highlight, eyedropper, dark blue, shadows upper left, white. While we're here, let's change the shadow outline to a white 40, upper left 40, and then get our text adjusted with all the way at the bottom, sharpness, edge detail, clarity, midtone, contrast. Contrast, bright's brighter, dark's darker. And then just play with those shadows and blacks. So I think shadows up and blacks down. Give me some nice looking text for my purposes. And I'm going to get my character and edit with a effects shadow outline 40. And eyedropper it to upper left white. And I got, let's see, I can make it a little, I can guess kind of get this right up next to the white outline, and then chuck in our gradient we've been using with the upper left elements, photos, elements, scroll to photos. And then I got this gray gradient, but you can use any one. Click on the background to deselect. Make it snap into place to resize. Command Option left bracket to send it to the back. And it's only noon, so no wine, but have fun with it. And I look forward to seeing your stylized composites on a model. Boom, done.